Distress signal detected.
What the devil's this? Hello? Who is this?
Hostile ships approaching.
What? Okay, something's happening to this freighter. Hello? Oh, boy, hold on a second. Okay, we got pirates here, I think. Yeah, that's it.
Hostile ships approaching.
Wait on a minute. Okay, I can't pin this. Ah, here we go. Alright, where's the other one? There it is.
Hostile ships defeated.
Ha! I had no idea that those can happen without you having to enter a star system. Hold it. What do we got here? Hello. Ah, yes. Friend is best friend. You must be the captain of this freighter. We've been through this before, I imagine. Suppose I have some time before
Navigational data received.
for the first phase of construction on my new mall finishes. Oh, and they've got shields too. Do I have shields on my freighter? I wonder. Okay, and it looks like got finished shooting these guys. What the? Give me a minute.
Hostile ships defeated.
Okay, there we go. It's just about to apparently finish them all, too. Where to land? Ah, here we go. So I need... Well, I'd like for the landing pad to be available, but... It's always awkward when somebody else is landing right there. Okay, I need quantum computers. Well, those aren't exactly difficult, so let me just get... Yeah, here we go. Oh, and look, it's a pretty big structure, this one. Alright, so I'm going to install a quantum computer. Well, all I can say to this is, thank goodness they built the roof. Could have taken 6 hours. Well, regardless, I'm gonna go either run errands or do some autophage missions. And I'll see you when this thing's complete. Greetings, friend. Knowledge something access to something to all but calculating something. Well, you know what this is. Okay, how about profits? Archive access granted. Oh, cool. Okay, what's this got to say? The interface seeps memory smells, flooding the room with a delicate scent. It tries to fill my mind with visions of places that never could be. The imprint of an individual Gek lingers in the interface. They must have spent years in here, constantly wiping their own memory in order to experience fictional lives. Their simulated fantasies are still available. How about family? The pheromones project another mind into my own. I return to youth. My sibling and I play beside the spawning pool. The pool is the whole world. I am innocent to trade, to units, to the insatiable hunger. Here we will stay forever. It has been a while since I've done one of these. And so let's try friendship. The pheromones are overwhelming. I enter another life. I have met the Korvax in secret. I hand them the forbidden item. The synthetic life form hesitates, unsure. Then they leave. I hope they will remember me. This is the path I should have chosen. Okay, we still got one more. Here we go. The pheromones paint images from a simulated life, a Gek fantasy. I am the one chosen to help the traveler friend, the contracted, the significant, the overseer. There is a home in the universe just for me, and I will never want for units again. Okay, well, I landed here to get some pyrite, so I'm gonna go find some of that. Well, it seems I have a policy decision to make. Our leading thinkers are divided. Each have their own agenda. Should we support those who favor improving our habitation systems, or direct funding using technology to improve citizen welfare? Well, I think both of these will remove quarantine explorers. I forget what that does. But it'll add something in its place, either a virtual drinks machine or a high-fiber pie plant. Well, you can get leisure at the saloon if you'd like. But I think we had to go farming technology on this one, just to make our productivity a little bit better. Let's see, what did that do? Okay, so yeah, it reduced the maintenance cost. I think that's like the one thing I didn't have. Alright. So I'm gonna head back. I was looking for pyrite earlier. I never did find it. So it looks like I have to decide policy again. Let's see, what do we got here? Our scientists are divided. Each have their own agenda. We could invest in using new technology to improve citizen welfare, though the voices of those who believe in developing new industrial technology will not easily be silenced. Well, it's true, industrial technology does offer a lot of productivity. But you know what else? But so does. But this much citizen happiness is hard to come by. So to be honest, I'd much rather research what is harder to get rather than what is easier. Don't worry, the next construction opportunity will give me more productivity. But unless it's a saloon, it won't give me happiness. And while I am at this, it looks like we are just about to complete the Commerce Center. Let me see, where is it? What's around the launch pad? Yeah, here we go. This is the Commerce Center. big place, isn't it? Yep, there it is. 34,000 more units per day. So, with that in mind, oh, really, I don't know why that pioneer wanted to research industrial technology when it's so much easier to increase productivity in using construction. But anyway, I suppose when the next opportunity like that comes on, I'll decide in favor of industrial technology. But until the next construction opportunity comes along, well, I'll be right back. I suppose that whenever I'm away from keyboard for a long enough time, there is always going to be a sentinel attack on my return. But they're relatively easy to deal with. And we have a new construction opportunity. And once again, I don't really have much of a choice, but first off, it's a building I've never seen before, a power generator. I imagine we're going to need more power as our settlement grows. And second, everyone else wants it. Well, I don't know why the quarter of the population that doesn't want it doesn't, but sure. It's not that much in productivity, but I imagine that I'll claim these resources. I imagine that it'll help build more buildings. Ooh, 54% happiness. So, what do I need? Pure ferrite. 80 units of it. Well, that's easy. Pure ferrite is available from natural resources as well as from refinement. Oh, and this is a tiny little building, isn't it? Oh, and it's fast too. Only 20 minutes. Well, 20 minutes, I imagine, should be long enough to run a few errands. I mean, I always assign my the crew of my freighter somewhere. So there's that. They're sorting through the bounty they've brought me, selling it. I'll be back when the power generator is finished. I don't think anything can happen in 20 minutes, settlement-wise. Well, it looks as though the power generator is another one of those buildings where they build the roof separately. So I'll just whip up some metal plating. There we go. And supply the materials here. Okay, another 20 minutes. Well, that's fine by me. I'll be right back in the next phase. Assuming this isn't the last one, it probably isn't. There's probably some kind of exotic material I need to give it, but I'm not sure what. Or even if I have it. You never know with these things. Well, it seems like the last ingredient for the power generator is the simple carbon nanotubes. So there's 5 of them. I imagine it's a basic structure, and that's why it's so easy. It doesn't require that much exotic stuff, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's only 20 minutes between phases, so I'm guessing this is the last one. And I'll be back when it's finished. And it's finished. Yeah, it's this building right here. Doesn't seem to be anything in it, but well, apparently there's going to be another citizen proposal in about a half hour from now. I suppose I could use that time to to do some autophage missions or something like that. I'm ranked 6 out of a possible 9 with the autophage right now. But just to be sure, let me see if... okay, so there's no pending decisions right now. Maybe it'll tell me when my next construction opportunity is. Because I could sure use another one after this one took an hour all told. But if there's a new citizen's proposal in a half hour, I'll be back in time for that. Well, it looks like we've got a new... it looks like we've got a couple of new things. I mean, we've got building opportunities. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, building opportunities. What do they want? A water tower. And they all want it, except for one guy who I'm guessing is... I don't know, maybe he's one of those types who's against whatever the government does. Regardless of what it is. But everybody else approves, and it'll ramp up productivity, and this is generally why I choose happiness over productivity in certain of the decisions I made, because these buildings are productivity and nothing else. Except for the saloon, that's happiness. It's at the cost of productivity, but still, happiness is harder to get than productivity. So, I'm going to build the water tower because A, I don't see any reason why not. B, it can only improve things. And C, I don't know how to count. Okay, so we've got magnetized ferrites. I've got a pretty hefty amount of that. Get that a lot out of freighter expeditions. So I'm going to head on over here. And supply 280 magnetized ferrites. And it's only going to take an hour. Okay, that's fine by me. I can do whatever, autophage missions, errands. I know I've been putting together a few. Here we go. A few of these quantum processors to make high dollar products out of them. Things like stasis devices and what's the other one? It's somewhere in here. Fusion igniters. And of course the autophage missions. But don't worry, I'll be back. I'll get to the new citizen request once I have supplied the materials for the next phase of construction for this water tower. Now, I should be able to... Yeah, here it is. 135 silver. Done. And I think that's the last part of construction, too. Water towers are pretty simple. And they're easy to spot. Anyway, now about the citizen request. Let's see here. Okay, the citizenry have proposed a festival in remembrance of the first spawn, though exempting all citizens from work for the event and will be costly. 94% believe the cost will be worthwhile. So we'll get like 74,246 units of settlement debt, but we'll get a lot of citizen happiness. If we deny the request, we will lose citizen happiness, but we'll lose less citizen happiness than we'll gain if we endorse the event. Well, to be perfectly frank, I think we can afford it. It's just one instance of settlement debt. If we were underwater, if our income was less than our expenses, then I'd have to deny it. Or at least I'd think I'd have to deny it anyway. But endorsing it gives you happiness, and happiness, as we've found out time and again, is more difficult to obtain than productivity. So I'm going to endorse this event. I mean, yes, it will, it'll take like 3 hours, 45 minutes, but look at all the happiness we got. We got 59%. So, yeah. And here it is, the water tower. Now all I need is some Animaniacs to live there. Well, I don't know who got that, but maybe I'm dating myself with that reference. Who knows? Let me see. So, what's there for me now? Is there going to be another construction opportunity in like a half hour or something like that? What do we got? Nothing. But I think all we really need is to recruit more citizens. I'm not even sure how that's done. Still, there'll be another construction opportunity along, I'm sure of it. Holy bananas, it's only going to be 5 hours and 10 minutes, 5 minutes and 10 seconds from now. Interesting. Maybe I'll cut back when that happens. That's not so long to wait. Well, blow me down if it isn't another building opportunity. What's this one? A generator room. I think we did this one already. But it won't harm... There's no harm in building another one. It might actually help. So, where... Oh, here it is. Yeah, and these go quick. So, yeah, here. Yeah, it's just 20 minutes between them, so... Oh, I'll see you in 20 minutes. And here it is, the last phase. And that's another 20 minutes. So I'll be there when it finishes. Oh, here we go. Citizen dispute. There is never any good way to settle this, although I only settled one of them, but... So Attendant Vervadver is in a dispute with settler Anian over a dating unit. They claim the item is a shoddy retrofit. However, the seller claims that Attendant Vervadver was fully aware of the item's history when they bought it. So does Attendant Vervadver's claim have merit? Okay. See, I'm not exactly sure whether or not... I don't know. It seems as though... on the one hand, the seller could be... well, I'm not going to say lying, but it's possible that that the guy, like, omitted something, and while I'm at it, why exactly would the attendant just bring this item in? It's like that Seinfeld episode with the shrunken shirt. There's like, oh yeah, I bring this shirt all over the place to cut on dry cleaners out of something. I don't know, but I mean, barring any additional evidence, and I cannot overstress this enough, it's more likely that that settler Anian forgot to tell Attendant Vervadver something. So yeah, I find it in favor of Vervadver. I'm guessing it's this option here. And nothing happened. I'm gonna call that a win, because the last citizen dispute I settled aroused the suspicion of a hostile... put out the idea that there was a hostile spy in the settlement, so it probably was wrong? Problem is, once again, there really isn't any way to determine this stuff. Or maybe I'm wrong about that. And that determination that I made just now was, well, with all the evidence I had, I don't know. I'm a trader, not a politician. Whatever. And here it is. The generator. Second of its kind. Still there's nothing in it. Oh well. Regardless, I'll be back the next time there's a building opportunity. Until then, I'll see you later.